Greetings everybody, my name is Captain HonorSeeker and welcome back to another Challenge Rift 409 for North America, and we have the Legacy of Raekor Barbairn. In other words, Furious Charge, Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear. Hitting enemies with Furious Charge or Weapon Throw increases the damage of your next Ancient Spear by 2500% and causes it to release multiple spears from its target. This effect stacks and each spear throw consumes a maximum of 5 stacks. We need to have maximum fury, and we need to be sure that we use our weapon throw and our furious charge as often as we can, so we keep shooting our spears everywhere. We also have the Bastion of Will buff, focus and restraint. Not fully optimized, but it's alright. We also have a fully maxed out Bane of the Powerful, rank 70. Gain 20% increased damage for 100 seconds after killing an elite pack. Gain 15% increased damage versus elites and take 15% reduced damage from elites. We have the 300 Spear, increase the damage of Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear by 191%. The attack speed of Weapon Throw is increased by 200%. We also have Added's Law. Weapon Throw and Ancient Spear deal 186% increased damage. Weapon Throw generates up to 50 additional fury based on the distance of the enemy hit. The generated fury can go above the maximum cap by 200 fury. Ancient Spear refunds up to 50 fury based on the distance of the enemy hit and resets your fury cap to its base maximum. Very helpful. Alright, and we also have the Echoing Fury, slaying enemies engulfs the wielder into a frenzy. And Stun of Jordan, each of your elementals damage bonus is equal to your highest. Alright guys. So what I want you to do is actually very easy. We're gonna make sure that we keep adding fury to everything. Meaning we're gonna make sure that we constantly have fury active. That way, especially with the maximum fury, right? We're gonna also try to use our furious charge as often as possible. That way we keep getting our Ancient Spears to dart out of everything that we're doing. And that's basically it. We're also going to use our sprint to give us like a little bit boost. But the main thing that we're going to do is Furious Charge, Leap, Weapon Throw, and Ancient Spear. I'm not going to do a single one because single, you can kill things with single, but you really want to hit. So that your spear multiplies. Alright guys, without further ado, let's get into the rift. Alright guys, here we go. Challenge Rift 409. We are on the Hell Rift, and from the moment we enter, we're gonna make sure that our fury is at maximum so we can keep throwing our spear. We're also gonna keep using our Furious Charge and make sure that it keeps bouncing off everything. You can also use your War Cry. It's gonna give you like a little bit more oomph on your fury. And from that point on, like, it's basically use Furious Charge, Leap, Weapon Throw, and your Spear, because your Spear is gonna do the most amount of damage, and that is what we want, right? Here we come across a spear pile, we just grab it, and we're gonna keep doing what we do best. Furious Charge, Weapon Throw, Spear. You can see, like, if you do not use your Weapon Throw or your Furious Charge, you actually do not do anything that is like potentially good. Like, you're gonna struggle with throwing the spears and killing stuff. So make sure Furious Charge and Weapon Throw amps up the damage of your spear. So keep that in mind. Here we come across a Conduit. Also make sure that you keep your health potion at the ready, because you're somewhat squishy. But other than that, just keep throwing your you keep using weapon throw, your furious charge, and that gives you the ability to keep casting your spear with the most amount of damage. Right, here we come across the 3rd floor already. Like, it's going fast, it's a fast one. It's like at least way better than the one we had last week. But again, make sure that everything keeps doing as it needs to be done. Weapon throw, furious charge, and then your spear. You can also use your leap to amp up your fury, so keep that in mind as well. But again, furious charge and weapon throw are the 2 that you need to amp up your damage for your spear. And then you just keep going forward, like literally keep using your furious charge. Make sure you hit an enemy with your furious charge so it gets the stack that you need. And then you just throw your spear all the way. And it will give you literally everything that you need. So again, furious charge, weapon throw. What you can also do is use your leap to top off your fury. I want to say mana, but it's fury. And then all we have to do now is like summon the Rift Guardian. And who do we summon this week? We summon Bloodmaw. And all you have to say to Bloodmaw at the end is see you next week, dude. Alright guys, you just saw me clear challenge rift. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward this week. At least way better than last week. Alright guys, if you follow the right tactic, you will definitely clear it. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Have a good one, stay healthy, and catch you on the next one. Bye bye.